Warning, this video is intended for new players only. I will make another video for mid-game players who can beat Wyvern 13 and other PvE content very soon. New players means people who just recently started and only played for a few weeks and is on the Wyvern 13 train. When you're new, you have a very limited roster. These rosters include Sigrid, Tierra, Alexa, Furious, and Momo. I will not show my stats for each unit because my stats reflect on my current gear and I do not want my stats to be the baseline for yours, but of course I will still suggest stats for each unit. The first character you should 6-star is either Momo or Tierra. Ask yourself if your 5-star Tierra can farm what you need without needing to be 6-starred. If she can, then focus on 6-starring Momo first, as she is your tank for most of the content in the game. She will help you in Adventure, Raid, Abyss, and of course Wyvern. Use your mouse or your fingers to click on the table in the far middle left, so right here. Then scroll a little bit downwards and you'll see Momo right here. For her, try to have enough health and defense to sustain the Wyvern, and once you get gear to replace her current gear, which in this case would be health set, get her to around 150 effect resist so she can't be pushed back by Wyvern. Also give her proof of valor for Wyvern, not this. The next unit to 6-star will be Sigrid. She is your primary DPS for Wyvern and also the debuffer. She can be earned through selective summoning, which is the must summon unit for that. If you don't have Sigrid from the selective summoning, then please consider restarting your account to have an easier early game. For her, give her lots of attack and crit damage and at least 65% effectiveness. Also give her Joker for the artifact. As for her exclusive equipment, make sure she has Smash. The next unit to 6-star will be Alexa. She is your DPS and debuffer. Because of her first skill, she can constantly apply Joker twice. More attack means more damage. More damage means less gear requirement. For her, the main stat you need to focus on is crit damage. She should have one of the highest crit damage in your team, so make sure you give her that. Also give her around 65% effectiveness if you're using her S2 for poison. The next unit is Furious, but you actually don't need to 6-star him at all. In fact, keep him at 5 stars because he isn't used for damage, but instead used mainly for debuffs such as Death Break. He is very easy to gear because all you need to focus on him is being faster than your team and having a minimum of 65% effectiveness. Also, for all your Wyvern units except your tank, make sure to have a minimum of 35% crit chance. This means crit chance is not a needed stat on any of your gear thanks to Furious. Again, I would suggest a specific speed, but this game isn't that linear. You'll have to experiment and use trial and error to understand how much unit needs what speed. All I can say is try to get all units around 200 speed if you do not use General Purgus. You might be asking yourself, okay, now what? I've 6-starred the units you told me to, now what? Well, nothing. Focus on Wyvern on any stage you can, craft level 85 gear, and slowly replace pieces of your gear to further enhance them. Do you have a sword with no crit damage? Then make a sword and find a higher crit damage sword, etc. For more on my previous video about how to gear. And that's really it for this video. Part 2 of for mid players will come out very soon. If you have any comment concerns, please let me know in the comment section down below. If you want to ask me questions directly, feel free to follow my Twitch. Anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed and take care.